Come on. I feel like the less I say, the better my chances. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, we're in the game, so Flowers versus the Monkeys. Diddy Kong on the mound. Yoshi gonna get a base hit into right field. Yoshi has been on 3 or 4 teams so far this season. Formerly drafted by the Daisy Flowers. Did a short stint with the DK Wilds. And now here on first base. Wait, they weren't drafted by the Flowers. Who was Pink Yoshi drafted by? I don't know, I'm confused. Anyways, Daisy with a huge hit to right, and that's going to be caught by DK using the chemistry throw. Or chemistry catch. I'm so tired. A very nice play in the outfield. The only 2 babies not in daycare either. They are not in daycare. But we will see the daycare next game, if we ever get to it. Wiggler, a nice base hit to right. So 2 on, 2 outs for the Flowers here. Toadette up to bat. Doesn't want to leave these runners stranded out there. Wants to at least get a run in if she can. High fly ball to right. Baby Mario is there. Green shell barely misses. And that is the 3rd out. No runs scored for the Flowers. Again, I'm very excited to see the Monkeys here after they're facing not an 0-4 team. Mind you, the Diddy Monkeys are 0-5. Still have not won a game. But they have made a lot of roster changes. However, we are quickly... I should take a break after this game. We are quickly seeing that not much may have changed. Light blue Yoshi here up to bat. High fly ball to left. And it is gone. It's a home run for light blue Yoshi. Another Yoshi that's been traded around a couple teams, originally drafted by the DK Wilds. Here for their partner team, the Monkeys, going to get a home run. Their first of the season. Baby DK up to bat with 2 outs. Oof. Wiggler almost hitting Baby DK there. Oh, good eye by Baby DK, not taking that one. A bit risky. Charges up, swings at that one. A hit to deep right field. And a single for Baby DK. Team captain Diddy Kong, top of the order, up to bat. Team with a 1-run lead. A star hit from Diddy Kong. And that will land a base hit for Diddy. Yeah, I wish that the veteran level made the CPUs better at the error items. But they still just wait so long sometimes. Ground ball to Weird Al at second. I'm going to get the out at first. 3 outs, but 1 run scored off of a huge home run from light blue Yoshi. Seemed to have been a curse for the Wilds for so long. Blue Yoshi, another player who has not won a game this season, despite being traded. Blue Toad, again recently acquired as of last week, gets on base with a single. Goomba watches a strike go over the plate. The 0-1. Ball outside. Same pitch. The 2-1, star pitch coming out. Goomba goes for it. Fly ball to Macklemore. Toad stays put on first. Green Dry Bones up to bat with 1 runner on, 1 out. High fly ball to deep left. Not gonna make it over the wall. Oh, the green shell. Toad does make it back to first. Was waiting on second, but they do make it back in time. Shohei Ohtani up to bat. Gets it over the head of Macklemore. Baby Mario stops it from going any further into right field. 2 runners on here for the Flowers. Pink Yoshi. Gonna see what they can do with it. They don't want to be out Yoshi'd here in a game that could keep a losing team losing. They don't want to give anyone any momentum. The 1-2 pitch. Star pitch. Big curveball. And a strikeout onto Pink Yoshi. Ends the inning, leaves 2 runners stranded on base. Diddy Kong's happy after that one. No signs of fatigue. His team's up by 1. Red Pianta coming up to the plate. Things are looking up here for the Monkeys. Pianta very far back in the box. Gonna go for the second pitch. Lands in front of Green Dry Bones. Ooh, barely safe at first. Baby Mario up to bat with a runner on. A called strike. That seemed very outside. Pink Yoshi with a nice catch. Not gonna throw it to first. Maybe could have caught the Red Pianta in time, but decides to not throw it. They you know what? They're proud of themselves. Maybe that's what this is all about. Green Kamek gonna drop that one into center. Green Dry Bones there to pick it up. Top of the order, we got Macklemore back in the box. 2 runners on, and 1 out. Nice breaking ball from the Wiggler. Good curve. The 0-2 pitch. Catches Macklemore looking at strike 3 down the middle. So Charles Barkley gonna get his chance here. 2 outs, 2 on. Macklemore just dropping the ball there. And Pink Yoshi makes a catch. Playing with their food. Some good infielding there from Pink Yoshi, despite my sarcasm. So Monkeys don't score in the second. Still only a 1-run lead. Gonna start off with Weird Al here for the Flowers. Weird Al gonna hit a home run! Hit a line drive home run right over the fence. Oh my goodness. Baby Mario couldn't do anything but watch. Just like that, tied up at 1 in the top of the 3rd. Team captain Daisy. I always said Baby Daisy. On 2 strikes. And a curveball. The banana curve from Diddy Kong. Foul ball by Daisy, keeping this at bat alive. Off speed. Gonna get over the head of Macklemore, deep in the right field. Gonna stay on first, because they do have chemistry. In case they wanted to go for a chemistry throw. Looks like Diddy Kong is getting tired there, out on the mound. Surprisingly enough. DK goes for it. Kind of held up in a few spots because of those cheeps. And a runner on 3rd base here for the Flowers. Curveball coming out. Toadette hits that one into right field. And the ghost item allows Daisy to score. Wiggler going home. They mess up the chemistry throw so they can't throw it to home in time. A shallow hit, but the ghost item really coming in handy, saving the day, getting an extra run. And Diddy Kong's gonna be taken out of the game. Here we have Green Kamek. Gonna see what they can fix about this game here for their team. And that high change up. Another hit over the head of Macklemore. Baby Mario with some fielding errors. And another run scored. Oh, this outfield is just messy right now. Look at that Blue Toad with an RBI. 4-1 lead for the Flowers. Goomba shows a bunt. That's interesting. It goes through Goomba's bat twice. So they say fuck it to the bunt. They swing at it, past Macklemore. Ooh, still not an out here for the Monkeys. Green Kamek tired after a single at bat. And Green Drybone's gonna take advantage. Hits it all the way to the wall and left. That's gonna score Blue Toad. My goodness. I was not expecting it to fall apart this early, if at all. But the Monkeys team here just already another pitching change. Red Pianta out to the mound. We'll see what they can do. Not particularly known for their pitching, but they certainly can get it done. And a hit into center, so that's going to load the bases. Again, no outs. I'm worried for the Monkeys. I'm worried that there is some curse that cannot be lifted. Beautiful play from the infield. But never mind, actually a grave error on their part. They forget that they're not just tagging out at home. So Goomba goes back to third base because they tagged out at third. Oh my god. Even their good fielding is bad. Luckily, the inning ends, but... oof. I mean, you sort of just can't... There's a giant squid. There's a giant squid, and the field is tilted. The field is on an angle. Sorry, I didn't know about this. Okay. Yeah, this isn't annoying or anything, that's good. Alright, Baby DK gonna get a base hit into left. Yoshi gets caught looking somewhere, and they get thrown out at second. I mean, what's happening? They had the time to make it to the base. Double play, Weird Al with a nice catch and throw. Okay. Field is normal. I don't really understand that. Team captain here. Daisy up to bat. Pianta throws the ball. Just about halfway through the game here. Daisy does ground out to second base. Macklemore with a nice play. Wiggler up to bat with a 1 out, no on. Base hit to center field. Still not quite sure what the Cheeps do out there. I feel like I like the tables better, but that's alright. Good to know. Toadette gonna ground out to short. Yoshi starts a nice double play. And just a roller coaster of emotions. Okay, for some reason, whenever the Monkeys are up now, the field tilts. Is that normal? Does that happen to you guys? Blue Shy Guy gonna get a nice hit to center. Barely gets past the glove of Weird Al. Red Pianta looking to put some numbers on the board. Not those ones. Not the ones I was talking about. 2 outs now for the monkeys. Baby Mario gonna take a ball, or take a strike. And, ooh, over the head of Weird Al. He jumps just a little too early. Base hit for Baby Mario. Wiggler's still feeling good out on the mound. Green Kamek up to bat. Base hit, Green Dry Bones there. Yeah, 2 outs, not exactly the numbers that you want to see go up, but here we are. 2 on, 2 out for Macklemore. Struck out looking earlier in the game. Grounds out to Pink Yoshi at shortstop. Third scoreless for the monkeys. Lead still 5-1. 3 innings left. And Toad gonna take strike 1. They have some room to work with here, the Flowers. They can kind of maneuver their base running how they want to. The 1-2 pitch. Toad does swing. It's gonna land. Single for Blue Toad. We have the Goomba. Goomba takes strike 1 down the middle. Gonna line out to Macklemore, double play. So the infielding, not bad for the monkeys. However, most other aspects of their game right now kind of falling apart. They do not want to go 0-6, that's for sure. It's been hard enough getting to this point. They don't want to not be able to make it to the playoffs before the All-Star break. So 2 outs for Ohtani, 2 strikes. And Macklemore with an error. Alright, well, that's what happens when you praise somebody for their fielding. They make you regret it. So Ohtani on first. Dry Bones on second. 2 outs, 2 strikes. And Pink Yoshi out looking. Pink Yoshi, a bit of a disappointment here for the Flowers. And the monkeys again are going to go up on a slanted field, which I think helps. I don't quite know. Oof. Pink Yoshi, again, another player this game, doing great defensively. Offensively, though, not getting it done. Nevertheless, a nice catch on their end. As Blue Toad gonna line out to Yoshi as well. Blue Yoshi, not Blue Toad. Yo, you better believe once this ends, I am passing out. Like in this chair. Baby DK with a liner into left. There's 1 runner on, 2 outs. Team Captain Diddy Kong up to bat. They need to put some numbers up. Alright, 2 runners on. I still can't believe that the monkeys are without Petey Piranha. Oh, Pink Yoshi finally makes an error on one of these line drives. Donkey Kong going for home, and they're going to be tagged out at home. I can't believe they went for that. Oh, the monkeys. Oh my goodness. The monkeys are just... they're doomed. I think they might be doomed. So this is week 6, then we have 7, 8, and 9. And then All-Star break, and then 9 games again. I think. So far, that's the plan. Oh, you mean tonight? Yes. Yes, we have Luigi versus Peach. So this will be a late night for me. And then I'm working 6 days in a row. Oh, Wiggler, no doubt about it. High, far, gone. A 2-run home run for Wiggler. Extending this Flowers lead. Oh, man. It was looking promising throughout the first couple of innings there. But halfway through this game, Monkey's just falling apart. Oh, almost a nice green shell, too. One of the quickest we've seen, but Yoshi makes the play in time. Blue Toad, pop fly to right. Hi, Socks. Hey, early. Goomba up to bat. Take strike one. Still 2 outs. Macklemore, finally with a nice diving catch, gonna get themselves out of the inning. So down by 6. Going into the bottom of the 6th. Monkey's gotta get their act together here. You can't make all these changes and still be a bit of a laughingstock. Red Pianta pops out to right. One of the best, I mean, probably the best hitter on the team. Rarely even getting base hits. Toadette with a nice jumping catch. Baby Mario lines out. 2 outs already. Green Kamek. Looking to keep the team alive here in the bottom of the 6th, but instead grounds out to Pink Yoshi at short. Into the last inning we go. Alright, the Flowers now going to have to bat with a tilted field. Let's see if they can use it to their advantage here. Strike one on Green Dry Bones. And that is a high fly ball to center. Baby DK there in time. Banana will hit, but DK does throw it to Blue Shy Guy. So that is 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Otani charges a swing, but a little too late. Bloop single into center field. Hello, Peepee. Welcome. Pink Yoshi up to bat. Macklemore makes the play. Double play, and here we go into the bottom of the 7th. Monkeys down by 6. We have seen some comebacks already tonight. Can we see another? Top of the lineup, we got Macklemore. Going up against Wiggler, who has been in the entire game. There's 2 strikes. Macklemore struck out in the first inning. They avoid striking out again, and they get a base hit into left. Drybones doesn't go for the ball, just kind of beats the shit out of a fish. Charles Barkley up to bat with 1 on, no outs. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, Weird Al with an insane diving grab. Catches it going all the way behind them, turns it into a double play. And in the blink of an eye, the Monkeys on their last breath. Blue Yoshi, a home run in the game. Looking to see what else they can do. They get a base hit into center. Game's still alive. Baby DK. Blue Yoshi going for the steal. The line drive to Pink Yoshi. That's the end of the game. The Monkeys 0-6. I don't have many words. But they do. They just have to get better. Wiggler gets MVP. Let's take a look at the box score. Only 5 points in pitching. And I guess that was the strikeout in that first inning. 90 batting. Good, almost even team. And the Monkeys, nothing for Barkley. Pianta with 15. I do feel terrible for the Monkeys. That's it. that's how I feel about it.